Hi, my name is Teacher Sarah.
Hi, I'm teacher Janet. I'm from Holland and I live in Spain. Where are you from, Sarah?
Well, here is my clue. I'm from the United Kingdom.
Ah, I see.
And today we are talking about interesting traditions around the world. So we have lots of pictures here. What do you think is happening in any of these pictures, Jeanette? Are there any clues as to these traditions we're looking at today?
I don't know. This is the guy on the left. Maybe he found something, a cow left behind in the meadows. I don't know what he's.
That's a very interesting guess.
It might
Possibly.
be.
It
Yes.
might be. It might be. And also, we have the final picture as well. It looks like they're having a race of some sorts.
Oh, it looks like a fight to me, but I don't know. I'm very curious to learn about this one.
Yeah, so am I curious. Let's have a look and start with our traditions around the world. So let's start with traditions. Why are traditions important? So, some of these traditions might seem strange to us, but people do keep them close to their hearts because it's part of their history and part of their culture. And this first one, where is this taking place, Jeanette? This tradition here.
I think it's in northern Thailand, isn't it?
It
I,
is, yeah.
I just read it in your transcript, but
It's
it could
true.
also have been in Spain because we also have this, a tradition in Spain. But I think it's not allowed anymore, or maybe it is, but only in the vicinity of the sea. Because when they land, when they come down, they're still burning, and it's very dangerous, especially in the countryside when it's very dry. So I don't know how this is in Thailand, but I love it, especially when it's nighttime. Of course, you see this like all these stars in the sky. It's beautiful.
It's so magical. It really is like a fairy tale. But I agree. I think also probably in the UK, I'm not sure we can do this.
Mm.
Maybe if it's an organized properly, but because when they land, these are the lanterns. When they float down and they land, it could burn. So, but it does look absolutely beautiful. And the
Especially when there's a strong wind, it might be very
exactly.
dangerous. Yeah.
Exactly. So maybe it's not my favorite tradition, but it does look beautiful. And here is a fun fact. We can see that people make a wish before the lanterns are released into the nighttime sky, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that's nice. A lot of wishes.
And you hear thousands and thousands all in the sky. Ah, here we go. So this is
Oh.
the next tradition, which takes place in the United Kingdom, in England, in a place called Gloucester.
So it's a cheese. It wasn't
It
something a cow left
exactly.
behind.
No,
Ah,
well,
okay.
almost. It is a cheese, a wheel of cheese,
Hmm.
and this is Cooper's Hill. This hill is called Cooper's Hill, and these men uh, run down and chase after the wheel of cheese. And there is also a women's race too.
Oh, I
Uh,
see.
do you want to
But
see
it,
the video to
I
see
think
what
it's quite
happens?
dangerous. It looks like a steep hill to me, so it might be very fast to run down the
Yeah, it's
hill. Mm.
extremely fast. People fall over quite a lot.
Oh,
People look like they're having fun, but yeah. Let's have a look at the video and see.
yeah, show me.
Here is the cheese.
Yes. Wow, this dramatic music also.
I know. Quite relaxing, really. And here we go, right to the bottom. Here is the person all dressed up in
Oh my.
some fancy dress. So as you can see, it's quite a fun tradition, but also, like you said, it's quite dangerous because
Mm.
people are falling over just to get to the bottom of the hill. This tradition started in the 1800s and still continues to today. Um, but as you can see, there is a prize at the end of the race.
Yes. So they get a delicious wheel of double Gloucester cheese. Well,
Exactly.
all these trouble and all these risk for just
And you get the cheese, but it's really good cheese. Would you not do this for cheese? Maybe Dutch cheese.
no, yeah, that would be better. But we're not going to throw down our delicious cheese downhill.
No, not down the hill. No, it's good. Your cheese is too good for this.
Yes. What
Let's
is
move
this?
on to this. Yeah, this is, well, I'm not sure of the pronunciation. What do you think?
Let's say Schmigos Dingush.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. But if you are from Poland or you know how to speak Polish,
Yes.
you would know. You would know. And this means a giant water fight. So as we can see from these pictures here, we have lots of people throwing buckets of water at each other, and it looks quite cold.
Yes, really, because Poland is not a hot country, so
Oh,
why do they do this?
why
Ooh.
do they do this? Well, I think I've read that it's a tradition for the boys to throw water at girls, and it's believed that the girl who gets the most water on them has the greatest chance of getting married in the future.
Okay.
So, what do you think about this, Jeanette? Do you think it looks like fun?
No, to me it doesn't look like fun.
But maybe if
I'd
you were in a
rather
hot
stay
country.
single than. And
Excellent.
so now I know why it's called wedding.
Wedding. Um, yeah, I think the only way you would get me to try this is if I were in a very hot climate. If it were
Yes.
very hot, then possibly I would join in. But it does look fun, so let's take a look at the video. This poor girl.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. So it does, to me, I don't think it's just boys throwing water at girls.
no, I saw boys throwing water at boys as well.
Exactly. And a car.
Yeah, maybe she wanted to marry the car. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Wash the car, get married.
Yes.
So it does look like
Or
a lot of
maybe,
fun.
maybe the man said, "I'll marry you if you wash my car." I don't
Yeah. Excellent. It could be. It could be.
know.
So this is Śmigus Stingus, and this takes place in Poland, and it looks quite fun to me.
Yes,
Let's move on. What is this?
this looks quite a bit messy to me. I don't know. I see a lot of oranges, a lot of oranges.
There are so many
Um,
oranges.
I see a tapestry of smashed oranges as well on the floor. So
Over here.
yeah,
Come
what's
over
going
here.
on
Come over
here?
here.
Where is it?
Oh, this is in Italy, in a village
Hmm.
called Ivrea. And oh, well, basically everyone joins together and it's a great big battle of the oranges. So people throw oranges at each other. I don't know why, but it happens over a period of 3 days. And it's celebrated every February.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
I have a question here for you, Jeanette. How many tons of oranges do you think are used during the Battle of the Oranges? We
How
have
many
three
days?
options.
How many days are they battling?
So it takes place over a period of 3 days. So
3 days, and a lot of people probably. I see a
yeah,
lot of people,
a lot of
and
people in this
they
picture.
don't throw oranges just one by one, but with buckets full. So I think 600 tons maybe.
Let's see if you're right. You're wrong. It's
Oh,
actually 700 tons.
whoa, that's a lot. Yes,
And can you imagine someone has to clear this up
yes, that might be
afterwards?
quite messy as well. Yes. Well, I don't like this tradition. I don't know why they do it. I think it's so messy. And is there a winner actually? I don't think so. Everybody gets really dirty, and the streets get dirty, and especially the picture with the horses. I think that's
Yeah, I don't know if
yeah.
I like this. I
I
agree with
feel
you.
sorry for them. Hmm.
I feel sorry for them too, apart from the fact that I think I prefer to use my oranges for like fresh orange juice or
Yes,
fruit salad or
that would be the
something
better
like this.
use of the
Yeah,
oranges. Yes, I think so
exactly.
too. Yes.
Shall we look at another tradition? Let's see, where are we going now? Let's see, what part of the
Where are
world?
we going?
Ah, we're
Ah,
back. We're
oh, this
back.
looks nice.
Yeah.
This
Well,
looks nice.
this is called maypole dancing, and it's an
Is
ancient tradition.
is this your favorite, Sarah?
No, it's not. It's absolutely
No,
not my
why
not
not?
favorite. Not my favorite, because when I was a little girl and I went to school, in primary school, we had to do this maypole dancing,
I
and
see.
I didn't really like it. We
But
had to
you
dance
had, sorry,
around the pole.
you had to do it, the boys as well, or just the
Yeah,
girls?
it was the
Oh,
girls
all
and the
right.
boys, and
Hmm.
we had a pole. So this is the pole here. You
Yeah.
can see the pole. These are the ribbons, and we had to dance around the pole. So you weave in and out and in and out, which sounds like great fun if you do it correctly, if you do it right.
Yes.
If you
But
don't,
what happens if you don't?
well, you kind of get wound up like an
Yes.
Egyptian mummy in ribbon. So
Was that what happened to you?
never, no,
Oh.
absolutely not. Maybe.
Do the boys like this as well?
I
I don't
suppose
know.
some boys
Yeah.
do. It's a long,
Ah,
long time ago, to be honest. I just remember the dancing around the pole and getting wound up in ribbons, and lots of children like it. They still do it
okay.
in some schools today.
Yes. Ah, I
Um,
see.
Shall we have a look at the video so you can see
Yeah. Show
what I
me the
used to
video.
do?
What are they doing? Yes.
Let's have a look. This is a primary school picture. And you can see you weave in and you weave out. There we go. This is maypole dancing in the United Kingdom. But do you
It
know
seems
why?
like it seems like they're having fun.
They are having fun. Maybe they had more fun than I did when I was younger. So do you know why this started, this tradition?
Mm, no, not really. Can you tell me?
Okay, so it started as a tradition to mark to welcome in the better weather. So to say goodbye to the winter and hello to the spring and the summer. So in the past, people would cut down young trees, and instead of a pole, they would use this tree to dance around, and it
I see.
marked the arrival of the summer months. And
Okay,
we
so I'd better do some pole dancing now because it's raining here in Spain.
exactly, and then obviously the weather will become a lot better.
All right, let's
Uh,
try it.
yeah, why not? So maybe you can tell us if you want to write down in the comments below. Do you have any similar traditions in the Ukraine or where you're living? And what do you think about this tradition? Do you think it's fun? Let's have a look. Let's move on because this one is fun. This is my
Oh,
favourite. Over to you,
yes.
Jeanette, because where is this from, this tradition?
This tradition is from Holland. It's the country where I've lived for about 55 years. Oh no, longer. Yeah, more or less for 55 years, and where I was born. And how do you think we pronounce this, Sarah? Can you help me? Can you read it?
I knew you were going to ask me this. I knew it. Okay, I'll try. Nieuwjaarsdag.
Again?
Nieuwjaarsdag.
Okay, no, it's
Oh,
Nieuwjaarsduik. Yes?
Nieuwjaarsdag. I
Duik,
tried.
duik. Not
Dog,
dog. It isn't a dog.
not a dog.
Duik,
A
duik.
dog. Dog.
Yes. But you know what it means?
I do, because you told me it's New Year's Dive. New Year's
Yes.
Dive in English.
Uh-huh.
It's quite similar, isn't it, when you look at the language? New
Actually, it
Year's
is.
Dive.
Yes, New Year's Dive. Yes. And they're doing this on New Year's Day, the 1st of January, and they dive into the sea. Actually, they get wet in the sea because it's probably too cold to take a dive. So there are
Yeah.
people who actually go under completely, but there are people who just are skinny dipping
Wow.
and then they run back to the warm chocolate and the hot chocolate they get and to the bathrobes and
Oh,
towels and
blanket.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
They
that part
really
I
do that.
like. I'm not sure about on New Year's Day, I want to be running into the North Sea in the icy waters. Um, that sounds crazy, but it does sound like a lot of fun. Uh,
Yes.
have you tried
And
this?
no, actually not. But I know some of my cousins are doing this, also challenging their friends because they are partying all night long and then they have to
Wow.
sober up in the cold sea. So that's why they are doing this. And can you see what they're wearing on their hats?
I can. I can see that everyone is wearing an orange hat, and on it
Mm-hmm.
it says Unox.
Unox, yes. Actually, it's Unox.
Unox.
Unox is a manufacturer of sausages.
Oh, how random.
And yes, it's called Rookworst. They are smoked sausages. And he sponsored the whole thing. So, well,
Wow.
if you buy, I think, two sausages before Christmas, you get a free hat. So that's why everyone is wearing it. Or maybe
Excellent.
they also give it to you when you sign up for the dive. I'm not sure. It can be in Scheveningen because that's the largest dive, and it's also the largest beach we have, more or less. So
I
it
love
can
it.
be
So
there.
the fact
Yes.
that you can buy a couple of packets of sausages and then you get this hat free is fantastic. And also, if you sign up to the dive, then you might also get the hat free too. So
Yes,
at
that's nice. I
least you have
have
it in
one.
warm ears.
Yes, you have warm ears. That's all. The rest will be very cold.
Very, very cold.
Yes.
Excellent. So we have, how many people attend this event?
A lot of people, because it's not only in Scheveningen, it's actually along the coast and also in the north of the country, and we have a lot of beaches, so everybody's going to the beach and taking this dive, and family is waiting with the blankets and the hot
And hot
chocolate.
chocolates.
Yes.
Let's have a look at this picture, because you say that there's lots of beaches and this is a very long beach. So
Mm.
it's quite an event because they have to run all the way down to the beach, to the sea before they jump into the water. So let's have a look at the full experience. Let's
Yes.
pretend we're there. I need a
Okay.
blanket. I have this,
Yes.
my Union Jack,
Okay, then
Union flag blanket.
I'll get something else, okay?
Oh, lovely.
I'll
Yes,
show you
please.
after the video. You play the video?
Okay, I'll play the video.
Yeah.
Let's look at the video.
I wanna see you in the morning. Wake up when you say hello to the world. I wanna look deep inside what's behind.
Oh, here we go. We have an orange hat.
I'm really hoping that. Warming up.
Your vacant eyes.
Okay, here we go. Woohoo!
Here we go.
Here we go. So this is where they start running down a very, very long beach. They're crazy.
They are, yes.
It looks like so much fun though. It's so exciting.
A lot of people.
There are so many people. That's a lot of hot chocolate to make for all of these people. Here we go. We're nearly into the sea, Jeannette.
Yes.
We're almost there. Here we go. We're into the sea.
Yes. Oh, they're already. Ooh, it's freezing
I
cold.
feel cold now. Just watching.
They're so brave.
They are so
Okay.
brave. They are so brave. And that's the video, so you can see you
Yes.
had the whole experience there.
Actually, I think they haven't had. Most of them haven't had any sleep. You know, they just keep on partying on New Year's Eve, and then they go to the beach to do this stupid thing. And you heard the music because we have some famous DJs in Holland as well. So actually, they might get a famous DJ to accompany this wonderful event, and they say, okay, we see each other tomorrow at the beach. But I think most of them didn't have any sleep. Look, is this woman going with her dog?
I don't know. I think I missed that one. So you saw a dog. The dog goes into the water as well.
I
Bring your
think so,
animal.
yeah.
Oh, at the top.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
I
one,
was
yeah.
looking at the video. Well, you know, it's
Oh.
free for children, adults, pets, everyone. They all
brought-
join in.
I brought you something.
Oh, what did you bring me? A packet of sausages. Ah, I know. These are the famous Unox sausages.
The Unix sausages, yes, the smoked sausages.
And this is where you can buy the sausages. This is sponsored, this place, this tradition, by them.
Yes.
Ah, fantastic. And do you have an orange hat too?
No, I haven't got one, but I think this sausage is always, Unix is always sponsoring, because afterwards they also eat hot pea soup, you know? It's a very famous dish in Holland. And in the pea soup, they also put the sausage.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
great to warm you up again, because they are very cold after
They're
that.
so cold, and they've got their hot chocolate, their
they have the hot
blanket.
chocolate and the erwten soup, the pea soup as well.
Fantastic. That sounds nice, hot
with,
soup
with
when
the
you finish.
sausage.
And sausages. Oh, it sounds amazing. This so far is definitely my favourite tradition. I much prefer this to the maypole dancing.
Okay, let's do it in 2023.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
sign up.
We'll meet each
You can
other,
sign
yes.
up first. You can sign up first.
But we better do it in
Ah.
Spain then. It's not that cold.
Oh, that would be better. Spain in summer.
Yeah.
We're on.
What's this?
Okay. Well,
Also water.
I should ask you really, because it's canal jumping in Holland. How
Yes.
do you pronounce this?
I think it's a Fries word, because we have a province in the north of the country. It's called Friesland, and they have their own language. Actually, there's a real dictionary as well for translations from Dutch to Fries, and this is called Vierljeppen.
Vierljeppen.
Yes, I've looked it up, and jeppen means to jump. Yes.
So this makes
Jeppen, yes.
complete sense
And
now.
But I think that's a bit similar to English with a G, jeppen, because jump in Dutch is springen. It doesn't sound familiar. It has no connection to English, you know. But jeppen can be a bit, and because it's in the north, maybe they have had some British people coming over, and they also made some donations to the language, to the Fries language. That can be. And fear means gracefully, so it's jumping gracefully. Yeah, I don't think
I don't think I would be very graceful doing this.
the man in black and white isn't very graceful, and I don't think he's going to make it across this ditch.
He looks like he's going to fall down the
Yeah.
pole or the stick, in this
Yes.
case, into the water. But it looks quite difficult to do.
Yes,
Basically,
well-
you have a canal or a body of water, don't you?
Yes, well, actually, these are just ditches. It started as a means of transport, because the farmer had to go across the ditches to go to the other piece of his meadow. So he had to use this. He used a pole, or just a big stick or whatever. But it's also very dangerous because you don't know with the mud how far your pole is going to sink into the mud.
Yeah,
So
you
I
could
think,
literally just sink and get
yes,
stuck.
I think this pole isn't long enough for his jump. So that's
No.
why he's looking a bit like, ah!
He really
So,
is.
yes, and then they made this a competition, and now it's world famous competition, and they're very fanatic in it. So yeah,
It's very competitive, isn't it? And you
yes,
have to
yes.
be really fit, so you have to
Mhm.
train to do this activity.
And now
Um,
they have a very large. It's more like a canal, but actually it was used as to cross the ditches. So yeah, with
so to start off, it was very practical. You used it just to cross the ditches.
yes,
Now they're actually crossing big stretches of water and with bigger poles. And it says a jump consists of a sprint, so that's to run very, very fast, a sprint.
yes.
And then they have to jump and grab this pole. Then they have to climb up the pole and, well, jump or leap to the other side of the water. Do you want to take a look at the video and see how it's done?
Actually, we tried it as well with the family because my brother had a small house, a country house in Friesland, so we thought we
So
have
you
to do
tried
it.
it?
Yeah, we
What
did.
happened?
Well, it was a wonder we didn't end up in the hospital, so I don't want to talk about it anymore, sorry.
Let's look at the video whilst I laugh.
Yes. Let's look at the pros.
So this is a sprint. This is a very fast run. Grab the pole, climb up the pole. Wow. Ooh. Fantastic.
Would you like to
Absolutely
give this a try,
fantastic.
Sarah?
Yes, obviously, I am going to do this straight after this video.
Okay.
I need to find a really, really long pole or a
And
really
a
long stick
strong one.
and a strong one. I don't think I'm strong enough to climb that
It's
high.
difficult.
It's
Yes. Yes, it's difficult because it's only very small pole, and then
yeah,
you can't grab very well. You have to have
I would
very
slide down.
strong arms. Yes.
It's amazing. I think this is fantastic. Still, though, the dipping in the New Year's dip in the North Sea is my favourite. This is my second favourite. How about you? Is this your favourite?
No,
No, I
I
didn't think
don't think
so.
so. I tried it and I thought no.
No, I don't
Actually, we
like
had a
it.
very small pole. It wasn't long enough. We couldn't climb at all, and the ditch was way too wide. So no, I nearly lost my oldest brother. So no,
I think it sounds like a disaster.
it was.
Anyway, let's forget about this. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to
Oh, what's this?
Yukon Kanto. It's from Finland and it's the wife carrying championships. And this looks like a fabulous tradition. I've never ever seen anything like this before.
No.
It's a race with a difference. So rather than just running in a regular marathon, you have to carry your wife on your shoulders.
Okay. What does the wife think of this? She's also
Well,
happy, or?
I don't know. When we look at the video, we can see if we can see the expressions. I'm not sure if you can see their faces. I don't know if they're so happy, but it doesn't have to be a wife. It can be
Well,
a friend or a neighbor. It can be anyone that's over the age of 18 and wants to
be
participate.
being the wife, you don't have to put on makeup because
You just turn up as you are
yes.
already. And the great thing about this is the prize. What do you think you get if you win this competition, if you're the first person to win the race, to get past the finish line, what do you think the prize is?
Let's see, maybe. Oh, that's difficult.
You have to be quite imaginative.
Yes. Like what? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe a gold medal. That's not so
Medal
imaginative,
for
a gold medal.
carrying your wife. I
It's
think if you drop your wife, I can imagine what you get then.
exactly. That's probably not a good idea. But it does happen, as you see in the video. The prize, what is the prize? The prize, it's the wife's weight in beer.
Okay. That sounds great for the husband, but
Yeah, so the husband's okay. I'm not sure how the wife feels about this unless they
I
like
don't
to
think
drink
it's
beer.
very comfortable. Look how you're
No.
on his shoulders.
I know, it's not comfortable. Shall we take a look at this video? Let's have a look and just see how crazy this Finnish tradition is. Wow.
They really jump in.
They really do. Ouch. Back over the shoulders. I think they're the winners.
Yes.
So
But I think they look very sporty.
they are.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are very athletic.
Yes, and she's not too heavy either. I think the husband says to the wife, "Okay, now you go on a diet because otherwise I can't carry you."
But
And
then
I
you don't get as much beer.
No, so yeah, that's a problem. No, yes. And I also think that this tradition has its roots in maybe in a party where a wife got so drunk that the husband had to carry her
Carry
home.
home,
Yes.
possibly.
I don't know how you can come up with a tradition like this.
I don't know why this started. I know maybe someone can do some research and let us
Yeah.
know in the comments.
And also
Why did this start, this
and
tradition?
the word "yukon canto" is also very
Yeah,
weird. Sounds
it
very
is. It's
weird.
an unusual word,
Yes.
but I
Okay.
don't know Finnish.
We
Yes,
like the comments. We like maybe you can solve this mystery because we're not sure where it comes from and how this started. So
yeah,
maybe
that
you
would
can
be
put it
really
in down in the
interesting.
comments. Yes. Do
Yeah,
some
let us
research for
know.
us.
Tell us
Yes.
know, where did this strange wife carrying tradition originate? We know it started in 1992. We don't know anything else. So let's move on. Hey, back to Holland.
Back to Holland. Yes. Look, what do you see?
Well, I see lots and lots and lots of cheese, but it's not double Gloucester cheese, is it?
No, probably it's Gouda cheese or Edam cheese. Yes.
Oh, my favorite. I do like Dutch cheese.
Yeah, it's okay. What are they doing? What do you think? Can you read the first word? How do you pronounce that?
Okay. Kaasdrager.
Very good.
Oh.
Draag.
Here we go. Let's try again. All together. Kaasdrager.
Very good. Very good. They're
Thank
called
you.
kaasdragers. Yes, kaasdragers.
These are cheese carriers or cheese
Yes.
porters, people who carry the cheese. But
Yes.
where are they carrying the cheese?
And they're
Where?
carrying the cheese in Alkmaar and they're carrying it from a building to the cheese market. Yes. And then they are going to merchandise about the price of the cheese, like this, you know?
Ah,
How do you call that in English? Is there a word for this? Then they say,
to
I give you.
to hit the cheese.
No, to hit the hands. When you agree on the price, you say,
Oh, to
"Right,
shake. So
yeah,
we
yeah,
usually
yes."
shake hands to agree on the
Okay,
price.
okay, yes,
Yes,
you
we
can
shake the
merchandise.
hand
Yeah,
to agree on the price of the
yeah,
cheese at the market. There is a
yes.
great big there are lots of spectators. There's a crowd of people who are gathering to watch this happen. Is this a real traditional event in
Yes,
Holland?
it's a traditional event, and it happens from April to the midst of September, every Friday morning. So the tourists are going to the market in Alkmaar, where they carry the cheeses, and
Fantastic.
they don't carry it like in their hands, but they hang it across their shoulders. And maybe you can show the video, because they're
Yeah,
not
let's
just
see.
walking. It's quite a thing to do this together, because you have to be a good team, like you and me.
Oh, we're a good team. Let's have a look at this team in action. Wow, they're running. And another one. Wow. And those cheeses, are they heavy?
Yes, they are quite heavy, and also the sleigh, because the sleigh is about, it's called a berry,
Barry.
and they can do a maximum of 8 cheeses on a berry, and then they carry about 140 kilos of cheese and berry, and it must be very strong. And also this this walking must be in the same rhythm. You know, you have to have the same pace, because otherwise you can't do it. And I've also read that there are different groups of cheese carriers, and they have a boss, a big boss, a chef, and he's called a cheese father.
Oh, so the
Yes.
boss of this is called the Cheese Father. What a
Yes, and
great name.
they have different hats. They're the one in the orange hat with the orange hats, I think. That's what
Yeah,
I
so we
read.
have yellow, we have red, I've seen a picture and they all have different hats of different colors. Does this mean they have different roles within
I
the...
think so, yes. Or it might be their experience when they just entered the group of cheese carriers. Then they get a hat for the
beginner?
newbies, yeah, for the beginners, and then they might climb up. I don't know. Maybe they earn a different color of hat, and
Fantastic.
well, you're on the top of it when you have the orange hat, of course.
So that's the
Orange.
that's the
Yeah.
one that you aspire to,
Yes, you're
the
the
orange
father,
hat.
the cheese father.
The Cheese Father. That's fantastic. I've learned so much today. I really have. I didn't know any of this, and I've never. But when I go to Holland one day, I will be sure to go to a cheese market to watch the kaasdrager.
Kaasdragers. Yes. Yeah,
Fantastic.
you should. I think it's very nice to see this, and it's a real good tradition,
And I
and
can
we're
buy some
so,
cheese.
yes, and Holland is so proud of the cheese. So there are a lot of tourists and also buying a lot of cheese then. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, let's move on to Denmark. What is happening in this picture? What can you see?
It looks like the Sahara dust rain I have here in Spain right now,
Oh,
but
yes.
it might be something different. I don't know. It's not
Yeah.
raining there, but what is it? Is it dust, or what are they
Well,
throwing
it's
at
a
each other?
type of powder that you use to
Ah,
cook with
all
a
right.
lot, and it's here we have the word down here. It's cinnamon powder,
Ah,
cinnamon powder, and in Denmark, if you are lucky or unlucky to turn 25 years old and you are still single, which lots and lots of people are, well, friends and family they throw water onto you, and then they throw cinnamon powder over you. I don't know why.
and it sticks completely to your body because
Yeah,
you're
because
wet and it sticks to your body. Oh,
almost like a type of mud,
horrible.
like
Yeah,
you were speaking about the rainfall that you've had with the Saharan sand.
it's the same color.
It's
Yeah,
it's it's very similar. It's very
yes.
similar to this, and this is a long-standing tradition, and it's for both men and for women.
In this case, I prefer the better use of cinnamon, like in the cinnamon rolls you have
Oh, cinnamon
in
rolls
the
are
UK.
good.
Yes, yes. And we also have, I don't know what the name is in English. We have the wentelteefjes, you know them. It's bread, and you put it in milk and egg and cinnamon, and then you bake it. What's it
It
called
sounds
in?
delicious. It sounds delicious. I will find out, and
Mm.
maybe we can add that afterwards because I'm not sure, but I love cinnamon, anything with cinnamon.
Yes.
However, I don't fancy having cinnamon thrown over me because it goes up your nose, in your mouth, in your
Yes. Yeah.
eyes.
It's terrible, and it's a lot. Look at what she's throwing at her. Oh, terrible. And
Exactly.
why did they do this? Because
I don't
because she's still
know.
single.
Because she's still single and because
Yeah.
she's 25 years old, it must be her 25th birthday. And this is what happens. So rather than maybe a nice birthday cake
Yeah.
to blow out the candles on your birthday cake, you get cinnamon thrown over you.
I will not invite this girl again.
Exactly. So this is quite
No. Let's just
extreme,
use the
an extreme
cinnamon in the
birthday.
kitchen and that's it, okay?
Exactly. Well, so we've looked at so many traditions today from all over the world. I know what my
That's
favourite
nice.
is, but what was your favourite tradition? Jeanette, what's your favourite tradition? And then maybe we can ask everyone else to leave some comments and tell us the same.
Well, we still have some other traditions in Holland as well, and that's about eating raw fish. And actually, that's my favorite tradition. I love the raw fish. It's called the herring. Yes, you know the herring.
I know
We
herring.
eat it with onions, and we eat it like this. Oh, it's lovely. We call it
there's a special way of eating it.
haringhappen. And because
Haringhappen.
I love this fish. And I miss it because I'm in Spain now. I can't buy it here. So every time when I go to Holland to meet my family, I say, I go to the market now. I need some haring. So that is my favorite
That's your
tradition.
top tradition.
Yes. And maybe they can add some traditions in the comments below as well, because there are a lot of traditions we don't know of yet. You
That
showed
would
us a
be
lot, but
fantastic.
yes.
There are so many more, aren't there? So
Mhm.
maybe if you can let us know of any other interesting traditions. What traditions do you have in Ukraine? What traditions do you know of in a different country? There's so many, like Jeanette said. So please let us know in the comment section
Yes.
because we
So
would love to
interesting.
hear from you. It's really interesting and really fun. I
Yes.
hope.
And I think your favorite was the Nieuwjaarsduik.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely. I think.
And also the pronunciation of it.
And the pronunciation, well, I still need to work on this. I have
One more time.
practiced. Oh, I can't. It's Nieuwjaarsdag.
Dog.
Dog.
Okay, well
I
done,
still need to
Sarah.
practice.
Yes.
That's how you learn a language.
Well, it's lovely to see all these traditions, and I think it's very interesting to see more. Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. It's been
Thank
great.
you. Thank you for showing us this, and thank you for watching, and we're looking forward to your comments. Bye.
Say bye from the United Kingdom.
Bye from Spain and from Holland.
We are going to talk about fun and interesting traditions all around the world, aren't we, Jeanette?
Yes, we are.
Yes. So,
God.
I like this. Let's continue. No, I'm joking. Oh, I've stopped the share. I'm still recording. It's still recording. I don't know how to end the recording. We're recording. Hello, I'm Teacher Sarah. Oh no! No! Oh no! Shall I do it differently? Shall I maybe try? Hi, I'm Teacher. Hi. Hey. Hello. I can't even. Hi, I'm Teacher Sarah.
Hi, I'm Teacher Jeannette.
And today we're going to talk about fun and interesting traditions around the world. Oh, I'm terrible. I can't do that one. I don't know if this is something I would feel safe doing. Let's take a look at the video.
Yes. Oh, it is steep. That's why they're running
I forgot
so
to share the
fast.
sound.
Falling down. What?
I forgot to share the sound on the video, so it can be silent on the thing.
Okay. Can you hear the thunder, by the way? I'm better
thunder
close.
in the background?
I'm better close to the window.
See,
This is.
I knew
I'm in sunny Spain.